This tutorial will explain how a lane assignment can be done manually. A manually lane assignment might become necessary when expanding a main track to more than 2 lanes, or if subtracks are used within the track layout. In all other cases, the lane assignment will be done automatically by the software. For the first main track, the software will assign lane number 1 for the left lane and lane number 2 for the right lane. For the second main track, it is lane 3 and 4 and so on. The lane colors can be defined within the option settings. During the planning phase, or when taking a screenshot or doing a printout, the lane colors can be switched on or off in the track info menu from the menu bar at the bottom. Let's take a closer look on the manual assignment, which might become necessary when expanding a main track and/or adding a subtrack. In this example, I will expand the main track from 2 to 4 lanes by inserting some end pieces from the digital narrow sections. All items on the right of our driving direction are part of our main track. The items on the left belong to the first subtrack. When activating the lane colors from the track info menu, we will see that for all items of our main track, the left lane becomes red, while the right lane becomes blue. Let's see what kind of lane assignment might make sense. One option might be to define the left lane of the selected narrow section as the continuation of lane 2. When changing the assignment, you will see how this affects the calculation of the lane length. If we continue with this example, we would have to assign the right lane of the second narrow section to lane number 1. Within the lane assignment dialog, we can decide whether the chosen setting should only be applied to the selected part, or to all following parts, or to the entire track, which would also include the items in front of the selected one. In this example, I choose the option All Following Items. All further items will take over the lane settings from the previous ones. The following example shows a 4-lane layout with main tracks 1 and 2. The double lane change section in the middle has been added as a subtrack. Therefore, I will have to apply lanes 2 and 3 to it. Once again, I open the lane assignment dialog with a right mouse click on the respective item and assign the lanes as required. In order to have a clear view on the result, the assignment is not only shown in the dialog itself, but also on the selected track item. As the second item of the double lane change section should also take over the setting, I have to choose the respective setting in the dialog before pressing the OK button. In our final example, the first main track is expanded from 2 to 3 lanes with the help of a digital narrow section and some single lane straights. The single lane straights will be the continuation of lane 2, while the right lane of the narrow section will be the continuation of lane 1. After switching the lane colors on, I once again call the lane assignment dialog. Within the dialog, I assign lane 2 to the side strip, which consists of the single lane straights, the right lane of the narrow section as lane 1, and leave the left lane without any assignment. Before confirming this setting, by pressing the OK button, I apply the selection to all following items. The lane assignment should always be the final step within the track design, as inserting or deleting of items will override the settings of all following items. So please keep in mind that the following item will always take over the lane settings from the previous one. Basically, it is of course also possible to assign all lanes of an item to the same lane number, but this will maybe affect the calculation of the lane lengths in an unintended way, as such items would be counted twice.